What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we are going to check ourselves out some Metaphor ReFantazio. Now, I'm probably butchering that name. I am also the king of mispronouncing game names. Hell, if I could just take the power of mispronunciation and put it in a game scale, I'd probably be one of the top 10 gamers in the world. But anyway, jokes aside, this looks like the kind of game that should, in theory, run pretty decently on the Steam Deck OLED. But just because it should, doesn't mean it will. Persona 5 should have ran flawlessly on there, and there are times where it would hit 60, but I found a couple parts, like where you got lots of like NPCs walking around malls, where it could struggle on just the Steam Deck and the LIX, where it struggled to stay above 30 and 40 FPS. Now, I had a bunch of people comment saying, well, mine just gets 60 on all of those spots, so all your stuff must be broken. I'm like, well, that could be, but all I can do is show you guys what my systems get, and I hope that they're not all just terrible and way underpowered compared to everybody else's exact same version. That would be kind of lame. But anyway, let's not waste any more time. We'll get this hooked up to the capture computer, and we'll go hop in. We'll try the default settings, because it said those are supposed to run good, and if they don't run good, well then we'll just hop on in and try to figure something else out with our own kind of settings then. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the game.
So, here's the settings we're gonna go with. It said the default one should work decently, so we'll see. As long as it stays over 30, I'd say so. Though, of course, just because it gets 30 where I get doesn't necessarily mean it will throughout the whole game. I think there were some spots where it dropped all the way down to 31 going through the city, but cities generally are some of the hardest to run places in these kinds of games, so if it can stay above 30 there, it can probably stay above 30 almost anywhere. But that might not be the case. But anyway, let's go hop ourselves into the game. Alright, well, here we are, basically right in the beginning of the game. So we'll just get ourselves a little gameplay and see what's what. Oh, well, I'll just name myself real quick. There we go. Figure why waste time, you know, me putting my name in. It's only a couple of seconds, but still. He's a scheming man. Alright, well, looks like it's got little anime cutscenes, but same people that made a bunch of these kind of anime Persona type games, I believe, made this, so not surprising. I mean, I like anime, so it doesn't bother me, but I know there's some people out there that are just like, oh no, it's got anime in it, nope, that's weeb shit, fuck that, I'm not gonna play this game now. And then they miss out on good shit just because of that. But hey, if you're not gonna like the kind of stuff that this is, why play the game at all? Because you probably won't enjoy it, I guess. But sometimes shit like that can bring you around, be like, hey, you know what, this shit isn't so bad at all. I might actually go try to watch some. But it's whatever. Let's get some actual walking around kind of gameplay now. Oh, we got like a cool little fairy with us. Alright. Alright, so we don't want to get hit by anything. Okay. I guess we'll just try to run past them. Alright, and we're supposed to go that way. Ooh, but there's a big ass motherfucker there. I don't know. Shit, where else can we go? I mean, I could probably sneak past him, but I don't know. I feel like this is the kind of shit where if I fight anything, I'm just gonna insta die. I think we find that out, actually. I think I, like, try to fight some wolf and get owned. Oh, wow. Yeah, that thing already did, like, a bunch of damage to me. No wonder the wolf owned me. Alright, we are on the way. Alright, though. Let's move on.
Well, now let's get ourselves some camera recorded gameplay. Yeah, so there's very few places to actually go. Because I can't even beat a wolf right now. Let alone, like, what is that, a manticore or something? Well, all I can do is hold down this button and run, I guess. I figured you could at least fight some wolves, but nope. You're such a useless noob at the beginning of this game, you can't do anything but run like a little bitch. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully we'll be able to learn how to, like, do some moves and whatnot and not get too hit by wolves.
しろよ。潰せ潰せ。違う、俺は何もやってない。嘘つけ、二本足の犬め。楽しきで何でもやるやつらがよ。かの者、魔導機の正しからざる使用の咎で死刑とする。
タリバスってだけで言い分すら聞いてもらえないの？
ひどいだろ。あんた何か恵んでくれよ。
ちょっと！田舎とは違うの？まったく。遊びに来たんじゃないからキョロキョロしないで。馬車で分かったでしょ。あなたと同じ種族なんて一人もいないんだから。にしてもさすが王都ね。いろんな種族が行き交って田舎じゃありえない。でも決まった種族が幅を利かせてるらしいよ。クレマール族とかルサント族とか。ただでさえエルダ族なんて珍しいから絡まれないよう気をつけて。ね
え聞いた？映画の話。病気じゃなくて本当は殺されたとか。知り絶対言っちゃダメ。
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a thing you should be talking about out in the open.
王子様の時もそうじゃなかった？襲われたとかって。
勉強で怪物が出たってよ。今度は兵隊を送るらしい。ここんとこ軍はふぬける一方だな。ルイ様が中央にいた頃はこの国どうなっちまうんだろうな。せめて後継ぎの王子が死んじまってなけりゃな。陛下が見まかられた一大事にもやはり
王国一の聖女ですらも清め得なかった呪い。いかん。
襲撃から早10年以上だ。体の衰弱もこのようなやり方。殿下を呪い、陛下のお命までも奪ったあの軍へと潜り込み、王子に伝令を届けてはもらい、まさか王子に頼むことになった。これは匿名である。
No failure for you.
ねえ聞いてる？
No, we're having a flashback.
思い出しちゃうのも無理ないか。王子様、あんたとは特別仲が良かったし。さ、王都には入れたけどこっからが本番よ。正統後継者の王子殿下がまだ生きてることバレたら終わりよ。まずはご兵舎の建物を探しましょう。いい？
Alright, so that's local map. Alright. Safe areas for that. So saving. Alright. Seems like it can just barely scrape by getting 30 FPS. Plus. It's like 30 to 40 FPS in this game. And it doesn't really seem to be that many settings you really change that we're going to lower it or up it that much. Just by looking at the settings, I already knew there was no way I was getting 60 in this game. Unless I went and turned the render scale down to like 50%. And even that probably wouldn't do it. And then the game would look bad probably even on this little screen. So I feel like most people are probably more than happy playing it like this if you got debt. And the ones that aren't can lower all the settings and try to get a little bit more FPS. But I think trying to get 60 in this game is like chasing the dragon. Now I want one.
いや、いくらすると思ってんの？
But alright, I think that's plenty for camera recorded gameplay, so why don't we go ahead and wrap this video on up?
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Metaphor, and It was definitely playable. Didn't really have a lot of settings though. I know I said if it didn't get like 60 FPS, which I knew it wasn't, we'd try to get 60, but there really wasn't that many settings in there. I looked at them and I said to myself, you know, I could sit here and fiddle with these, but I really don't think we're gonna get 60. Unless I turned the render scale down to like 50% or something like that, but then the game would look like ass and we'd still probably not get 60. So I was like, you know what? We're staying over 30. You know what? It's fine. Just like they said, playable FPS, and that is definitely playable. Me, I prefer 60, but on a game like this, don't need it, especially on a little handheld like that. I totally understand. It's not designed to get 60 FPS in every game, at max settings, this, that, and the other thing. It's just meant to be a fun little portable. And the fact that I can actually play this game at all is great. Most of these new games that come out, it can't handle at all. Like Space Marine 2, it couldn't really do. I mean, it couldn't really handle Silent Hill 2, it couldn't handle shit, a bunch of these newer games. But then somehow it can handle a bunch of these older titles that, in my opinion, look better. Like if it can play Cyberpunk 2077, I don't care if it needs FSR. It plays that game and it actually uses some alright settings. So if it can do that, it's like, holy shit, it just makes like all these Unreal 5 games just seem like garbage. In comparison, it's like, if you can make Cyberpunk run that good, you should be able to make those other games run that good too. But there's more to a game than just the looks. If the engine isn't good, it's not going to be a good game no matter what you do to it. And I think Unreal Engine has just not been great ever really since its induction. Almost all of them have stutter and terrible shit, and it's just no fun. But I guess it makes it really easy to make games. So it's like, do you want to make your whole engine for your game and do all of that before you even start making a game? Or do you want to just use some tools already available and just instantly start making your game? I guess that's probably the meat and potatoes of it. I'm not a developer, so of course, I have no idea what I'm talking about with all this shit, just going off of shit I've learned here and there, which could obviously be wrong. Anyway though, outro's getting pretty long, but still very playable on this. I would definitely, if this was my only device, I would have no problem playing through the game like this, so long as it doesn't crash. But like I always say, I can't sit here and test every game through the entirety of the game on every system. I would have absolutely no life at all if I did that. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.